Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming series. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I have the delight of getting a West Division. It's Division C West playing bright and early here. Team Seb is taking on Team Rainbow Strike Go, who have both chosen to exclaim their names here for you today. Everyone's here, everyone's ready, everyone's early. Hope you're having a great start of your week here. While you've got a moment, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel here, youtube.com/@crushcasts. You will see, you'll see all the stuff. You'll see all the shorts. You'll see all the edited videos. You'll see all the live content. It's all there for you. But for now, what you're going to see is the map screen. See what's going on here. Braxis Holdout, Sky Temple, Dragonshire, and Alterac Pass are your bans for today. And we're going to be starting things off on Infernal Shrines, as chosen by Team Rainbow Strike Go. Let's get into the draft. Yes, the draft is here, the cat is upside down, everything is well. Jing jing. Yeah. City boy. Infernal Shrines is our opening map. Seb will be going first here. Getting towards the end of the regular season, only a few games left for these teams. Trying to jockey for position, trying to make sure they break into the playoffs, have their preferred opponents. Some teams might want to win, some teams might want to lose. I have no idea. I guess we'll see if one team totally throws, if that's where they're going for in terms of seeding. And we're going to be our opening ban here from Seb. Team Rainbow Strike Go banning away the Lost Vikings. I'm guessing some research has been done here. Go. It's all good. Seb thinking about their mid ban here. Or their second top ban, I should say. My pleasure, Mischief. Glad to do it. Blaze going to be the ban here. I try to spread out to as many divisions as I can, catching everyone at least once, but I usually missed West divisions. So it's cool that I get to pick up C West here. I had hit all my other targets. I got Heroic, Nexus, A, B East, C East, D East, and E. As Marbuckle locks in Hogger for the first pick after the Diablo ban here. I didn't think I was going to catch any West, but then I saw C West Monday, 9:30 Eastern. Gotta do it. Wraithling goes for the Varian Punk on Orphea here. You know, I've been seeing a strange amount of Orphea. We've got some Orphea gamers here on the channel lately. Punk not afraid to pick that one up early. Sorry. Just got to adjust my audio there. Bonkai goes for a Nubarak. Mischief on the Stukov. Very nice pairing there with Stukov's extended range on the Lurking Arm. Can catch up to the Anurak dive. Now, Varian's a pretty tanky lad even without cooldowns. So they'll have to watch out for getting a target like Varian as their first go. They're going to want to dodge around that front line. Junkrat will be the ban here from Team Rainbow Strike Go. Could be a decent follow-up to Anubarak stuns for sure. Also being able to snipe objective minions over the wall from safety is pretty useful. Might still see a Chromie instead from Seb here. As they think about their mid ban. They've already got the Stukov, Anduin's already banned. Rhaegar could be a big one. Ooh, they missed the mid ban there. Unfortunate there for Bonkai. Occasionally what'll happen is that goes on and then they'll just type in the chat what they meant to do and the teams can either honor it or not. As a spectator, I can't see what they're typing, so what they do is their business. Captain Roberts goes for Leoric, Chopper on the Brightwing. Definitely a consistent follow-up to a Varian Charge Taunt. But no other CC just yet. Maybe Selim will bring it on the last pick here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Seb needs some damage here in their last 2 picks. Definitely some major ones. If they go Greymane Sylvanas here, that could be pretty nasty. Let's see what they got up their sleeve. Greymane Sonya. Almost equally as nasty. This is a heavy siege composition here from Seb. They're going to be knocking down walls as quickly as possible with this setup. Team Rainbow Strike Go definitely going to have to spread out, make sure all their lanes have vision, so that a Nubrak can't just pop beetles on the wall and help shred it down. Last pick here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Gonna go for the Zagara. Definitely a lane bully. Can clear from relative safety. Though would be pretty vulnerable to the dive of a Nubrak, so Selim's gonna have to play pretty carefully here. And Brightwing's gonna have to be on high alert. But they do have the tools in Leoric and Zagara to hold these lanes. We'll see if they've got what it takes to stop this siege onslaught here from Team Seb. Let's go. Game number 1. On the left in the blue, it's Team Seb. Marbuckle on Hogger. Kubeko on somebody. Sonya. Guy on a Nubarak. Silent Shoe playing Greymane. And we've got Mischief on the Stukov. On the right in the red, we have Team Rainbow Strike Go. Chopper on Brightwing. Selim on the Zagara. Punk playing Orphea. Captain Roberts on Leoric. And Wraithling on Varian. Checking our level 1 talents. No questing to be had. We'll see what Greymane grabs on 1. I don't think there's any Greymane quests on 1, if I do recall correctly. Selim trying to get the creep going, but quickly shut down there. It's the mid clear here for Seb. Pretty swift, and they will be on their way. Orphea already starting in the bottom lane, knowing that the mid battle was not going to favor them. Go ahead and get all of the XP that they can, or starting to rotate. Here's a charge onto a Nubrak. Quite a bit of damage. Borrow charge still available for Bonkai, though. Captain Roberts doing a little bit of clear before heading on back to answer Hogger in the top lane. And Team Rainbow Strike Go is immediately on top of their right side camp. Bonkai's going to come across and be seen by the creep spread. Kubiko and Mischief are coming. It's a full camp invade here. Hogger coming on down from the top lane as well. Leoric is not close. Wraithling trying to stay on the point here, continues to contest. Chopper in big trouble, is going to be slammed down. The camp is claimed here, though, by Seb here. Managed to stay on the point and grab the steal, taking advantage of Varian's early weakness. Once that level 4 comes around, that invade's going to be a lot harder, but good coordination from Seb. Camp being cleared pretty well on the spot there by Team Rainbow Strike Go. As Seb starts up the neutral Khazra camp here. Little scout there from Selim, but sees what they already know. Captain Roberts is over there thinking about possibly a counter-invade, as they are about to have their level 4s. Taunt is online here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Oh, they're looking here. Bonkai was spotted. Hoping for a juicier target. Bonkai over the wall is going to get counter-taunted. Punk stunned there by Hogger. Unable to juke around the loot horde. Orphea goes down. First Shrine is activating. We got a Frozen Punisher in the mid to start things off. Zagara trying to clear away camp that was taken before, just laying down that creep highway. To be able to duel with Sonya. Seb goes ahead and picks up their Shaman camp right as this objective starts, and Hogger is going to start the Infinite spin. So it is Team Rainbow Strike Go that has the majority of these minions to start things off. Charge Taunt onto the backline. Wraithling just trying to push Mischief away. Bonkai comes in and gets the Burrow Charge. Silent Shoe and Kubiko just running over the backline, but Greymane, nowhere to go, was slowed and taken down. Augur trying to get these last hits here, keeping things somewhat even on the minions. Team Rainbow Strike Go still looking strong. Charge Taunt from Wraithling, looking for Kubiko. It'll be Varian going down next, though. Bonkai very low. Kubiko very low as well. Team Rainbow Strike Go, they've lost Varian, but somehow they've outlasted on the point. And that's going to get them first objective of the game here. Varian about to be back. Shaman Camp did quite a bit of damage here on the top wall, the entire wall going down as the Punisher marches through the mid lane. Some extremely useless ice spots there from the Frozen Punisher. I don't know what that RNG was. Just randomly threw them out here. Don't know what that was about. So ultimately, the objective not getting a ton done here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Unfortunate for them. Just checking on our side lanes here. Varian coming on down, possibly looking at Sonya. Here we go. Uh-oh, is coming up. Varian, is dismounted. Unfortunate. Looks like Sonya going to be able to get away. Here comes Bonkai and crew for a counter engage. Possibly looking at Chopper. They decide not to dive under the gate, though. Close to a level ahead now is Seb. Looking at the mid lane here. Anubrak hanging out on the low side is just sort of chilling in vision of Sagara there. Letting Team Rainbow Strike Go know that they are confident in where they stand. Another camp invade here. Just stepping up like it's no problem. Seb gonna hold this point. Leoric still in the top lane, not gonna be able to join. Savvy move here from the blue team. Early game definitely favoring Seb here. See if level 10s turn the tide for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Tens are in for Seb. We've got the Hortipult, Wrath of the Berserker, Cocoon. As Wraithling is charged here in the bottom lane. Cocoon goes out onto Orphea. Wraithling trying to break him out, but is going to have to try to dive behind the gate here. Punk tries to move away. Orphea still going down. The go for the throat from Greymane. Enough to get that kill. Or, I guess that was just a Dark Flight. Go for the throat. Oh, no. Yeah, it was go for the throat there. I was like, there's no cooldown. But yeah, there's a reset time. I also saw the massive shove as the choice here for Stukov. 10's in for Team Rainbow Strike Go. We've got the Warbringer and Tomb. Devouring Maw as we got a taunt here outside the gate onto Kubiko. Nice silent zone though by Stukov. Orphea took the Eternal Feast and it is Blink Heal for Brightwing. See if they can change their fortunes here with this level 10 as we see the siege capabilities coming up strong. Eternal Feast just creating a little bit of space. Zagara and Leoric continuing to favor those off lanes. Selim staying safe here on the right. Captain Roberts pushing in with this Shaman Camp, but it will be countered by a Shaman Camp of their own here on the left. We've got an Arcane Punisher showing up in the bottom lane here in just a moment. The next big fight is getting ready to break out. Bonkai going way into the back here as Wraithling taunts onto Kubiko on the top side here. Stukov with some peel there. Massive shove comes on out. Punk trying to move away but misses the Shadow Waltz. Going to receive some healing from Brightwing. Kubiko forced to spin away. As Varian going to be broken out of the cocoon here. Lots of ults flying on both sides. Can Team Rainbow Strike Go get back onto this point? Strong start here for Seb. Captain Roberts going to step up, try to hold it down, but there's a big minion lead for the blue side. Sonya going to be taunted. There's a nice follow-up from Orphea. Wraithling taking a lot of damage here from this moving Hogger. Just keeps on spinning here. Kubiko trying to heal up with that Whirlwind. Wraithling low, trading out for Sonya. Chopper in trouble, will be going down next. Seb. They take the fight again here on the point, and this time they will take the objective. Shaman camp in the top lane doing some work here, approaching the keep wall. Leoric has to answer. Bonkai did take the burning beetles, so that should help root out these tumors. Decides not to auto attack that one. Ooh, excuse me. Spawning some beetles on the wall there as the Punisher steps up. Oh, it didn't get over the wall. So that'll be a little bit of extra siege time here. Excuse me. Punisher getting a little bit low. Bonkai taunted under tower range. Devouring Maw not going to get the capture. Sorry about that. Excuse me. God, I coughed funny. I had to clear my throat. Still need to clear my throat. Caster just going ahead and dying on stream, don't worry. Seb just working on the back camp here as they definitely have the momentum in this mid game. Team Rainbow Strike go. Just playing defense, trying to make sure that they're on as even footing as possible going into the next objective. Staying grouped right now, which is good if they're going to take a fight immediately, but they're about to go down level 16s. This could be trouble going into the next objective as they're going to be down a talent here. Looks like Wraithling wants to find a fight here. Seb is just a moment away from 16 though. And there it is. Now they're going to be forced to move away. Kubiko just coming across. Looks like a camp invade. And they should have no trouble doing that. Team Rainbow Strike go, now splitting off into the lanes, trying to soak up as much as possible before the top objective has to be taken here. Captain Roberts trying to get a sneaky entomb over the wall. Didn't quite land, though. Wraithling covering the bottom side, Zagara pushing in the mid. And now we got a siege here on the top side, pushing in with this stolen shaman camp. This is what Team Seb is built to do, just wail on walls. And they have done so quite effectively thus far. Shrine is activating, about 3/4 of a level to go. Here for Team Rainbow Strike go. We'll see if they can lock that in here, or if they're just planning to give up this objective. Kubiko coming across, there's the charge taunt. Can they catch Sonya in the off lane? Zagara is locked in here. There's the polymorph. Devouring Maw comes on out. Bonkai in the area, trying to help defend, but Sonya will be popped. Marbuckle trying to re-engage there with the Hortipolt. Punk is just caught with nowhere to go. Going to be taken down in trade. Zagara in the cocoon, unable to back away. Going to be just popping out right in the midst of Seb, will be taken down. Ends up being a 2-for-1 there for Seb. Next shrine is active. Mortar Punisher in the top lane. Pings are coming out onto the mid fort. Looks like Hogger just going to work on that top objective alone for now, while mid fort is removed here by Seb. Augur just gathering up some minions and getting the spin rolling. Yeah, this is a tough spot here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. They're just not being allowed any position on the map at all. All the camps are going to be stolen away. They are coming through the mid. They might be able to catch Sonya, as it looks like Orphea has disconnected here. Alright, we are back in it. Captain Roberts coming across. They were thinking about a camp invade, but they saw that the bottom side camp had just been claimed, so they didn't want to walk into a meat grinder there. Understandable. But we are back to the action. It's going to be a lot of lane maintenance for the moment here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Got to deal with a double camp in the mid. They've got to deal with the Punisher in the top lane. Zagara clearing out the bottom lane camp here. If they can hang on to all their keeps, this will be a very successful defense. But it's going to be a tough one. Top keep is open. Already starting the siege here is Team Seb. Wraithling thinking about coming across. There's the jump. Taken by Selim, unfortunately. Zagara going to be receiving the wrath of the Punisher as the top keep is being taken down very quickly. Is Seb just going to go for the core here? Cubico and Silent Shoe are locked in. Punisher jumped onto the back line. Shielding is being peeled away. And yeah, they're just racing it down. Wraithling taking some hits there on the edge will be going down first. Sonya still wailing away on the core as the shielding is gone. Captain Roberts being chased into the core as Sonya gets away from trouble there. They're looking for Punk here on the top side. Marbuckle trying to 1v1 here. Not going to be able to get it, but the core taking too much damage. Seb just waltzes in. Is going to take the victory here in this game number 1. GG. Very solid performance. Seb drafted a heavy siege comp, and heavily siege they did. Team Rainbow Strike Go just couldn't really find their footing there. We'll see if they can bring it on back in game number 2. Let's go to the post game. Marbuckle on the Hogger, leading the way in all stats here. Top siege, top hero damage, top soak, 0 deaths. What can I say? Marbuckle making it happen here. Team Rainbow Strike Go, Selim on the Zagara, just eking ahead of Punk there on the hero damage, 31-4 in the end. We'll take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard. And we'll get ready for game 2. Alrighty. We're going to Towers of Doom here for game number 2, once again selected by Team Rainbow Strike Go. Draft is up. Let's jump in. Most excellent. Towers of Doom, game number 2. Definitely can't just run at the core on this one. However, sieging is still pretty useful. Anduin going to be our opening band once again here from Seb. See if there's going to be any major adjustments here from Team Rainbow Strike Go. Not off the top, though, as Lost Vikings still to be banned. To be banned or not to be banned? That is the question. See if Seb is going to switch anything up here. Oh, you've got a Yoshi sound notification. Yeah, I've got one short with Yoshi sound effects. Blaze going to be the ban here from Seb. Pretty solid hero. Understandable ban. What do we see here from Team Rainbow Strike Go? Do they want to target something from last game? It could be a situation like I'm thinking Hogger made a massive impact there, but you've got to wonder, if we ban the Hogger, was the impact from Hogger or was the impact from Marbuckle? Because if you figure Marbuckle's just going to be good no matter what, then maybe it wasn't the Hogger that was the issue. I like a Stukov ban here. Stukov definitely messes up a lot of positional stuff. Makes it very difficult to counter-engage. So I do like that top ban here from Team Rainbow Strike Go. Marbuckle opting for the Dahaka off the top here. Going for the Global Roamer. Team Rainbow Strike Go. What do they want off the top? Punk does go for the Chromie. Classic pick here on Towers of Doom. Long range interrupts. Scouting with time traps. All good in the hood. Wraithling picking the best tank in the game. It's Big Gold Muradin. Gotta do it. Gotta have it. Seb on the next two picks here. Let's see. Chromie, usually you want to match with range. You could do something like a Junkrat. You could do something like a Hanzo. Even a Lunara. Get back there and cause some havoc. They choose not that. They choose some short range here in the Rhaegar and the Greymane. Still going very aggressively onto that front line. Team Rainbow Strike Go. They see Dahaka, Rhaegar, and the Greymane. Let's see. Diablo could be a problem. They could just ban away the Anubarak. Now they're going to take away Diablo. Imagine we're looking at a healer ban here from Seb, because they've got theirs already, and there's two already banned. Are there any good cleanse healers left outside of like an Uther? I guess Malfurion's got an okay cleanse. Let's see what they want to get rid of here. Get rid of Tychus. Okay. Tychus does make Dahaka's day difficult when he comes down for a fight, so that should leave Marbuckle a little more free to move around. Team Rainbow Strike Go. Gonna round out most of their comp here. Could leave the healer to last if they really wanted to. What are we thinking here? They do go for the Uther. Captain Roberts picks it up. Selim goes for Malthael. And we might be looking at a Divine Shield Malthael setup. Could be good to punish this pretty short-range comp from Seb so far. I imagine we're looking at Bonkai going back to the Anubarak. They could just go like Garrosh Hanzo. ETC will be the choice for Bonkai. Kubiko goes for the Genji. Interesting. Genji can get back and harass Chromie very well, but Uther does have that point-and-click stun. Let's see what we got from Chopper. We need something that can put consistent... Oh. Team Rainbow Strike Go going for the double cleanse, double healer here. Interesting. Okay, how are they going to make this work? I guess they'll let me know. Let's get over there. Alright. Game number 2 on the left in the blue, it is Seb. Kubiko on the Genji. Bonkai playing ETC. Silent Shoe on Greymane. Marbuckle on the Dahaka. It is Mischief playing Rhaegar. On the right in the red, Team Rainbow Strike Go. Selim on the Malthael. Captain Roberts playing Uther. Chopper on the Lily. Wraithling playing Muradin. And Punk on the Chromie.
Let the battle begin.
Game number 2 is underway here. Looks like we've got Speed Quest for Dahaka. We've got Q Quest for Uther. Dragon's Breath W Quest here for Chromie. And Perfect Stormbolt Quest for Muradin. Quite the number of quests so far. We'll see if ETC picks one up. Gonna go for the Guitar Hero. Interesting choice into the Uther Lily. So you're relying on auto attacks. However, could still work out. Just wailing on that front line and feeling like you're never gonna die. Time stop here in the mid. It's Wraithling given time to jump out of trouble. Captain Roberts moving up there, just letting their intentions be known. Genji just harassing here in the mid. Captain Roberts coming across is going to get his stun, allows Malthael to lock in the curse. Genji goes down. Oh no, Selim overcommitted for the kill, and it'll be a 1-for-1. So Dahak is going to have some free reign on the double soak for a little bit. Captain Roberts coming down to join the rest of the team here. Marbach coming in for a fight. Looks like another possible camp invade. Dragton lands onto Wraithling. Already used the jump to get into this fight. Is now going to try to walk out of it. Gets enough healing to escape. Silent Shoe now going to be the one caught under towers. Some very strong aggression. Not exactly paying off for either team here in the early game. Arbuckle dueling with Malthael. Not exactly something you want to do unless you've got a Genji coming on up here to make it a 2v1. Can they actually have the damage? They do. Malthael does go down. Team Rainbow Strike Go, in the meantime, though, is just going to move over and say, thank you very much. We'll take that camp while you're watching the mini-map on that 2-for-1. Because that's what I would have been doing.
The orders will rise shortly, heroes.
Staring at the mini-map.
You must capture them quickly.
First triple altar phase is now activating. Looks like thinking about a camp steal of their own here is Seb. Captain Roberts is going to scout this out. Lili and Muradin converging, but Chromie is all the way back at the base. They've got no damage here at all. Camp is going to be stolen. Because now the altars are activating.
Go forth and claim the altars in
Wraithling looking for the bottom channel. Can Bankai get there in time? Looks like the answer is yes. Genji gonna harass the top right turn in as Dahaka grabs top left. They're looking for Silent Shoe on the top side. Nice stun train. Greymane somehow gonna get out of there. Less than 300 health after all said and done. Wraithling does manage to get the channel. Bankai late on the interrupt. ETC could be in a bit of trouble. Time stop goes out onto Rhaegar. The Mischief able to get away. Ends up still being a 2-for-1 there for Seb as, ooh, Malthael going to be caught here on the edge. Genji just hanging around, making life difficult here for the Reaper of Souls. This is a good showing of how to play Genji on this map, as long as your team's on board here. Chopper, uh-oh. Caught late on the rotation. Bankai just body blocking to oblivion, nullifying those fast feet. Lili goes down. Yeah, I mean, you draft the 3 that can stay together. Genji leaks out to the mid, harasses the rotator, and Malthael having a tough time here in the early going. Bankai forced to get out of trouble as Genji hanging out in the area in case there's a gank opportunity. Salim able to get the top camp during all that kerfuffle. Arbuckle gonna come through. Kubiko trying to gank once again. Selim just dodging back and forth, trying to let the rest of the team get here. And get here they do. Looks like we got a single altar phase spawning in the bottom lane next. As the boss has now landed on the map. ETC scouting this rotation from the mid, just gonna get a quick dismount there. Bankai in trouble, gonna take a lot of damage, did not use the slide, and will be punished for it. ETC goes down. Wraithling, ooh, managed to dodge both of those interrupts from Genji. Kubiko starting to move away. Does get out of there, trying to trade onto Punk. Genji just doing Genji things. 10's about to be here for Seb. Not too far behind, though, as Team Rainbow Strike go after that takedown. Selim in the mid is going to get dragged, and here comes the rest of the squad. There's the slide, and Malthael will fall. Kubiko going to contest this point. Can Marbuckle get here? There's the time stop. Genji trying to hold on to the point, and now Dahaka will replace them. Great job. Seeing it, executing, holding the spot. That's going to be a takedown onto Uther and a camp steal here for Seb. Sapper's going to collide with the bottom wall. Seb now with level 10s. They've got the Mosh Pit, Ancestral Healing, Dragon Blade, Isolation. Greymane's still considering here. Team Rainbow Strike Go about to have their 10s. So we got another single altar phase spawning. Selim in trouble once again. Kubiko, kind of missed with the Swift Strike there. It's just going to dive under towers and try to trade out Selim. He is going to survive for now. Genji going to be stunned here. Moves right into Punk's range, and Genji will be taken out. Team Rainbow Strike Go, strike back. Looks like Cursed Bullet was ultimately the choice for Genji. Mischief trying to get this channel. No one's going to get here in time. Seb grabs another couple of shots here. Mosh Pit here from Bankai catching 3. Can they turn it around for something? Uther going to be the first to go down. Selim coming on through for the big fight here. Being healed up by Uther's Ghost. Silent Shoe, I think, ate that last rites for Dahaka. Marbuckle getting underground. ETC trying to trade out will just slide to their doom. Dragon Blade here from Kubiko trying to get the execute will get Malthael. Chopper in some trouble as Genji moves on forward. Another swipe. No, there's not enough. Wraithling going to be going down. Chopper in trouble will fall as well. Ends up being a 3-for-1 there for Seb. And now they're looking at the bottom fort. Punk is going to tap and have the armor here. Silent Shoe has to roll to safety. Uh-oh. Greymane not going to get taken down. Very close, though. Mischief might pay for it. Kubiko in trouble. Still has a Swift Strike. Will get away. But a good kill there onto Rhaegar. A little more hectic this game, number 2. Seb's still in a pretty good position, but they've given away some of their experience lead.
Prepare yourselves, heroes.
Bankai just warding this bush. As Greymane jumps on top of it. Here on the left. Malthael gonna roll in and try to duel Dahaka. Here's Kubiko. Silence comes on out from Dahaka. Can they get the takedown? Just a couple more seconds. Marbuckle trying to trade out, and that is Malthael to fall. Swift Strike reset lands that takedown. Double altar face here on the low side. Water Dragon coming on out as 2 caught in the time trap. Stun on the backline. Kubiko gonna get hit with the time loop. Just hits his deflect and will be okay. Swift Strike to get back to safety. Seb gets 1 channel. Silent Shoe trying for another one will be delayed. Punk in trouble on the top side is gonna have to receive the Divine Shield. Bankai slides, gonna get the Mosh onto 2. Kubiko healed up with the Ancestral Healing, pops the Dragon Blade, is gonna get the execute onto Uther. Mischief being chased down here by Selim in the back line. Can they peel for Rhaegar? The answer is no, but still Lili gonna be going down as well. All the healers taken away. Bankai trying for a sneaky channel. Will get it. Marbuckle and Kubiko still working here. There's the time trap. Punk trying to move out. Will be going down. Selim in trouble as well. Can they get Marbuckle first? Selim is low. Oh no, Kubiko missed with the Swift Strike. And Genji will fall. Chaos continues here on Towers of Doom. $32-20 on the core shots. 15-14 on the levels. Honkai and Silent Shoe. Feeling alright here in the bottom lane. Here comes Rhaegar. Captain Roberts looking for a big flank opportunity. Does find the stun onto Greymane. Follow-up is good from Muradin. Silent Shoe trying to get behind the wall. Last Rites comes out. Bonkai will be taken down. Water Dragon getting ETC in that execute range. Seb gonna try to defend the bottom lane here. Double stun from Captain Roberts. Feeling just fine there. Tahaka coming into the back here, wanting to engage onto Uther. Gonna land a drag. Self-D-shield is gonna be the only way out here, but will it be enough? Captain Roberts trying to move away. Little healing here as the Dragon Blade is swiping on through. Chromie goes down. Uther very low here as Marbuckle tries to catch up with a couple more autos. That is Uther to fall. Even without ETC, Seb grabbed themselves a double. And our triple altar phase is activating just on time. Chopper going to be grabbing one of them here for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Marbuckle working on the left channel. We'll see if Selim gets this interrupt. Looks like the answer is yes. But maybe waiting for the bottom anyway. Kubiko working on Lili here. Water Dragon comes on out, will be deflected. Bottom fort taken out. Wraithling hit with the Curse Bullet as Chopper continues to kite away. Tahaka did manage to get the 5 shots off that top left altar. 28 to 15 here. Selim looking for mischief. Warps back through to join the team, and on the spot, Mosh is going to catch one. Trying to cleanse here, but will not be enough. Bonkai able to avoid the takedown from the last Rites. Marbuckle with a tunneling claws trying to dig out to safety. Kubiko feeling okay on the edge. Jumps out with the cyber agility. Bonkai going for a channel interrupt. Does get it. Kubiko not going to be so lucky. Had to swift strike in there. Will be taken out. Tahaka motors away. And looks like it will be Team Rainbow Strike Go who ultimately pick up these shots. 3 onto the core of Seb here. Gonna get themselves a camp invade. Honkai just gonna halt this camp in its tracks while Greymane works it down. No problem at all. Muradin's up on the way back. Genji, a few more seconds here, coming back to the battlefield. Seb gonna try to defend this bottom lane for now, but it is quite low. Without Genji, they don't have much hope. Map is evened up. Arbuckle puts out the silence here. Another stun, and somehow Genji has made it across the map already. Malthael goes down. Just Genji things. Top fort in trouble. Bottom fort trying to be worked in trade. Seb picking up that extra structure in the top lane. Bonkai could be in some trouble here, taking a lot of hits, but receives the ancestral healing just in time. Double altar phase activating as Muradin is cleansed out of trouble there after the Marbuckle drag. 20s are in for Seb. Dragon Blade comes on out. They're looking for Punk here on the low side. Chromie taken out. Bonkai catches 2 in the mosh pit. Captain Roberts has to just stand and try to heal. Genji going to be taken out by the structure there. Did not have the cooldowns to move away from that. Ends up being a 2-for-1 for Seb. All the while here, Tahaka just kind of doing the objective. Selim not going to get there in time. Down to 10 shots on the core. They're not going to be able to take the bottom fort. Spawn guy just warding away there. Another 1v1 spoiled by Seb. Malthiel taken out. Malthiel having a tough game here. 8 deaths so far. 5 shots into the core. They're going to get 4 more with this boss. Only 1 more required. They could try to work this top lane camp as well. Looks like Team Rainbow Strike Go knows it. They're trying to take out this top fort before the camp can come through. Well, Mischief was thinking about backing. Captain Roberts is just going to walk up and self-T-shield. Looks like the fort will be taken out in time. It might not come back in time. Remains to be seen. Yeah, they're going to have to stay and clear this. Camp threat cleared away. But it's going to be a double camp opportunity here for Seb in the bottom lane. Some set of these is going on. Smurfing going on. I am getting the feeling, based on the standings and based on the drafts, that Team Rainbow Strike Go knows they're in the playoffs and might be just having a little fun here. That's the vibe I'm getting. Because Team Rainbow Strike Go are in 2nd place. Seb is in 8th. So I don't know. I feel like they're just going, you know what? Let's try some comps. Let's have a good time. Because certainly the outcome is not what I would expect with the standings, but based on the drafts, this is about as good as I expected them to do with this draft. Only 1 more shot needed here for Seb. As they work on the bottom side. Uther and Dahaka dueling there on the top side. Looks like Captain Roberts just hanging out there. Gonna get some interrupts as the fight continues here. Looks like we got a pause coming out. Alright, getting back into it here. We'll see how this plays out. Looks like one player forgot they were the one who's supposed to unpause it. Alright, Chopper's gonna get de-shielded here. There's Blanca trying to get the Mosh on the spot. Last Right somehow doesn't get the takedown. ETC still gonna fall. Death Mosh catches 2. That's gonna be multiple going down here, and this is gonna be it. Silent Shoe on the low side finishes the channel. GG has been called, and Seb gonna take a pretty decisive 2-0 victory here in this best of 3. GG. Well, an experimental draft indeed from Team Rainbow Strike Go does not go their way. Seb gonna take the 2-0 victory here in this set. Very nicely executed. Let's go to the post-match. As we update the scoreboard here. Kumiko on the Genji, getting ahead of Silent Shoe on hero damage by the end. 12 takedowns, 5 deaths, a very active Genji. Did some great work there in harassing that off lane. Punk on the Chromie. Top siege and top hero damage there, getting ahead of Malthiel in the end at 66-6. Good effort, just wasn't enough today. Take a look at the talents and see if we can get ourselves an interview with our winning team. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. They sent me in here against my will.
Did they? Well, it was, all in all, I'd say the match was a little lopsided tonight. Seb looking very strong here versus TRSG. Did you feel like you were, the team was just, you know, grooving out there, feeling good?
Yeah, I mean, when we started the team, we didn't actually expect to win a whole lot. We just sort of play whatever we want, and our drafting has gotten a lot better, and I think that's what did it for us today.
The drafting was definitely very. I would say you had a goal in mind on both drafts there for sure. Heavy siege on the first one. Getting that Genji to harass the off lane there in game number 2, working out very well. Yeah, so in what ways would you say the drafting has improved? Just sort of meshing the hero pools together better, or have one person sort of taken over as drafter?
No, so I mean, kind of a little bit of everything. We started playing different heroes that really complemented. We didn't really play Stukov a whole lot. We never really played Genji a whole lot, and Q has sort of taken over on the whole drafting, which has helped, except that we can never seem to get our bans on time.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
From one season to another, it never changes.
Tell me about the team name. This is not one that I've seen before. It appears to be in reference to a person. Tell me about Seb.
So Seb was the coach for Team OG for Dota 2 for many years. And they had a really big comeback run in I think it was 08 or 09. And Seb always had great speeches. He really encouraged playing what you want, playing what you felt was good. It didn't always have to be something that was completely meta. It was to have fun with the game. And so we sort of made this team based on that whole concept. We don't care if we win. We're out here to have fun. And we know that we're better, so that way we know that we can win.
That's fantastic. It's always good to have a team philosophy that you can gel around. Sort of gives a good sense of direction. So that's cool to hear.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the 2-0 victory today. Well deserved. Are there any shout-outs you'd like to make before we close out?
Yes. And it's actually it was Silent Shoe's birthday today. So definitely a big shout out to him. Glad we got the win for him. Shout outs to the other team. Fun games all around. Of course, to Seb, our leader and savior. And shout out to all of my friends as well.
Fantastic. All right, Felina, thank you so much for coming on by. Congrats again on the win, and good luck going into the end of the regular season here.
Thank you very much. You have yourself a great evening.
Have a good one. Bye.